wrong.
Why did you have doubts?
Oh, just natural teenage attitude. But you were strong with it. You're real strong with it. Oh my God. So why are you down here?
For this, and to see my horse.
Oh, bless your heart. Let's go.
Going home was definitely a transition. It was weird not being in the ranch. I spent, like I said, 11 months and 21 days, so almost a year in the ranch. Going home was an adjustment. Being at home, having my own space, not having someone watching me 24/7. Being with my family and knowing that I wasn't gonna have to go back to the ranch. A little rough at first, trying to switch back into real world life. The ranch does a good job at kind of keeping it real world, but definitely being back in public school instead of online school and stuff like that. It was definitely a learning experience to grow back into those and, you know, use the skills that I learned from the ranch in my home life. Kai, come here. I'd say after about a month of being at home, I kind of started to feel more comfortable being at home, really got the hang of things, being back in the real world. 6 months after, I was a senior in high school. I did really good in school. I always did at the ranch as well. I got ahead. I was able to skip my junior year because of that. Then COVID hit, so it was kind of an off transition. Finished school, I started college, and now I have my EMT certification. So I work on an ambulance. I work in the town that I live in. And that was always my goal inside the ranch too. They probably tell you that I always talked about it. I just started paramedic school, which is kind of the next step up from EMT, so that's super exciting. So all the goals that I had in the ranch are still kind of falling into place and getting into line and everything. I miss her. I feel like that's probably the biggest thing I miss about the ranch, besides the staff, is my horse. I feel like she helped me the most at the ranch. If I didn't necessarily have to talk to her. She could feed off of my emotions and just kind of, be there and be something to love on and something to look forward to seeing throughout the day. It feels really good to come back. This is my second time back at the ranch since I graduated the program. The first time was pretty short-lived due to severe weather, which seems to be pretty consistent for Moreland, but coming back is really good, seeing all this staff and getting to see my horse. If there's anything that I could share to a client, would be to not fight the program as much as you want to fight the program when you first go there. The more that you're willing to accept it and let them help you and accept the treatment that they're trying to give you, the easier it's going to be on you. As a parent, I would say always listen to your kid, especially in family therapy. It's really hard to be vulnerable, and not only in front of your therapist, but when you have at least one, if not two parents, and then sometimes if not four, if you're coming from a separate household. So always be willing to listen to your kid and kind of have a level-headed mindset when you're doing therapy, because it's not only hard on you for them to be gone, but it's hard on them for them to be there and be sharing all of the pain and the trauma that they brought with them to the ranch.